Pregame.com.
And welcome back, Pregame.tv. Again, Ken Thomson by his lonesome here on a Friday preceding World Cup third-place game on Saturday and the championship game, which I'm going to break down now, on Sunday between Argentina and Germany. And two teams that have been rather impressive throughout the tournament. Argentina more defensive-oriented and picking and choosing their spots, taking advantage of Messi's stellar play. He has been outstanding. He has been doubled up pretty much the entire tournament, and he's just that good. I mean, the shot he made against Iran in stoppage time just shows that this guy is the best in the world. So will he be good enough to lead Argentina on Brazilian soil to the World Cup? We don't know. We'll have to see, because he's taking on what I think is the most complete team in Germany. I mean, there's not a weak link on this German team, and Lowe has these guys playing outstanding soccer, or football as it's known around the rest of the world. When we look at Germany's body of work to get to this championship game, they started off like gangbusters with a 4-0 victory over Portugal in group play. And I said, wow, that is the team that I thought would be there representing Germany, a team that I feel has an outstanding shot to win the World Cup. Of course, I got the little Deutschland bracelet. They had a bunch of bracelets over there at Legacy Stadium, and I grabbed that one thinking Germany has a great chance to get to the finals. I picked them to get to my Final Four at the beginning of the tournament. Initially, I picked Brazil and Argentina for the finals. I had Spain as my other team to get to the Final Four. But when I watched everything as it was unfolding, I changed from Brazil to Germany, and I did have Germany and Argentina. So I looked at that. I did not play the Argentina-Netherlands game because I thought it was a toss-up. In fact, I tweeted out that it could go to shootout. But Germany, after the win 4-0 against Portugal, they then kind of played to the level of the competition. They fell behind Ghana. They ended up coming back to get a 2-2 draw there. They then played the United States, and let's face it, the US of A, they were very fortunate that it was pouring rain. I mean, torrential downpour, to where they didn't even touch the ball in the first 9.5 minutes. Did not even touch the ball against Germany in the first 9.5 minutes. It's hard to do, but Germany dominated. But again, the Germans didn't get a goal till late, and they won the game 1-0. Had it been dry and nice weather, I think we would have seen something similar to, well, I don't want to say similar to the thrashing that Brazil took, because Tim Howard's that good a goaltender, but I really think that Germany would have beat the U.S. by 2 or 3 goals in that matchup. So this German team, to me, when they attack like they did against Portugal, when they attack like they did against Brazil, this team is the most complete team. Argentina, they are a team that can dominate possession against weaker opponents. They did not against the Netherlands. In fact, the Orange had it pretty much the whole second half, and I thought Argentina was very fortunate to get it to a shootout, and then they were able to take advantage of their goaltender, Romero, against Sillissen, who was not substituted for by Van Gaal, and that came back to haunt the Dutch. So this is a game that I've kind of looked at the bodies of work of both teams, Argentina and Germany, and I've come up with my synopsis and my decision. And as Marco D'Angelo would tell me, well, Ken, quit babbling. Let's make it official. All right, and I know I'm probably tipped the cap a little bit there, but I'm definitely on Germany. And I think Germany wins this game decisively. I respect Messi, but Di Maria out is a huge loss. It's kind of like Michael Jordan losing Scottie Pippen. It is a major blow. And if you watched Argentina on the offensive end, they were very hesitant to try and attack, even on a counter, against the Netherlands. And the Netherlands, let's face it, their defense is not that great, and their goaltender, Sillissen, is very shaky. So I look at Germany as a complete team, the most dominant team. And I would rank this team up there, if they come away and win this World Cup, as one of the greatest teams in World Cup history. Now, naturally, I wasn't around for the great Uruguay teams and even the Brazil teams back in the day. But the teams that I've seen, and I've watched pretty much every World Cup since, you know, I've been a little kid, and I'm in the 50s now. I'm 52 now, so I've seen a bunch of World Cups. But I think this Germany team, I think they're outstanding. Mueller, great height advantage, and a guy that really knows what to do with the ball when he gets it in the box. Schweinsteiger, one of the better midfielders in the country, there is no doubt, and also not only in Germany, but throughout the world. Schweinsteiger is one of those players. You've got the veteran in Miroslav Klose. He's now the all-time leading scorer as far as World Cup history, passing Cristiano Ronaldo in his last match. Götze, Kroos, you know, you look at all these guys, Schürrle, Kadira, they've all stepped up. And then, of course, Manuel Neuer in net makes this a complete team. The only guy I'm a little bit disappointed on as far as Germany goes Mesut Ozil. Ozil is a guy that's had many opportunities to score. He is really yet to be the player that we thought he was going to be, and he's also struggled in the Premier League in England as well. So I'd like to see Ozil step up in this game, get a goal or two, and I think Germany, I picked Germany 3-1 in this game. I think Argentina may get one past Neuer, may get a penalty. You never know with Messi trying to create in the box. But I like Germany, but they have to attack. They've got to be aggressive like they were against Portugal, like they were against against Brazil. If they sit back like they did against the USA, and I'll give them a mulligan there because it was pouring rain, but if they sit back like they did against Ghana and get a 2-2 draw there, and like they did against Algeria. How about that game? Went to extra time before they end up winning that game 2-1. I want to see the Germany team that I saw against Brazil, like I saw against Portugal. If I see that team, there is no doubt that team, when they play that game, is the best team in the world. They have too many superstars and all at different positions. The guys on their bench would start for almost every country. That's how good and how deep this Germany team is. For Argentina, what can they do to win this game? First off, Romero better play his A game. Messi, we know he's going to get doubled up, so he's got to find a guy that's going to step up and take the place of Di Maria, somebody that's going to be able to contribute while he's getting rid of the ball, because we know he is going to get doubled up every time he touches the ball. Higuain, he's a guy that could step up. Lavezzi played a little bit better in his last game against the Netherlands. He, too, needs to step up. Mascherano is out now, too, it looks like, with an injury. So they are banged up. And, of course, the loss of Di Maria, like I said, is brutal. So I'm going with Germany. Now, there's a couple different ways you can play it. If you want a plus price, a small plus price on Germany, you can play the three-way result. That means Germany's got to win the game outright in regulation and stoppage time. I'm not going to risk that. At CG Technology, I've got Germany to hoist the trophy and to hoist the cup minus 150. That means even if it goes to shootout, that I have Germany, and I'll take my chances there, especially if it goes to shootout. I know Romero came up with a couple saves against the Netherlands, but going up against Neuer is very tough. Manuel Neuer is definitely the best goaltender in the world, and he's got a lot of caps behind him, a lot of experience. So I like Germany. I feel very comfortable. This is, again, an Argentina team that will have a bunch of fans there, but everybody that's not rooting for Argentina, that's not representing that country, if you're from Brazil and you have tickets for this because you thought Brazil might be in the finals, you're rooting against Argentina. You do not want to see the Argentinians raise that cup on Brazilian soil. So I think the crowd will be probably about 55% Argentinian crowd, and the other 45% will be rooting for Germany. Should make for a great game, a great spectacle. But again, Germany attacking, best team in the world, no doubt. Again, Argentina, they may do what they need to do to play conservative and keep this game at 1-0, 0-0. If Argentina gets that first goal, look for Germany to press hard throughout the entire game, because they're going to have to get that goal back. But Argentina will play keep away. They're pretty good at that. But again, the loss of Di Maria to me is just brutal. So that's going to be my play. It's one of my favorite plays. My favorite play of the tournament was Germany against Brazil. This will be right up there, because I think Germany realizes, you know, as well as they played against Brazil, it doesn't mean a hill of beans if you don't hoist the cup and bring it back to Germany. So I'm going to go with Germany minus 150 just to win the game outright. That's my play here on pregame.tv. We'll be back next week with some videos. Fezzik will be back early in the week with Brady Cannon, and then I'll be back maybe with Chuck Edel, and we'll break down some games, some baseball as we get back into action after the All-Star game. Want to thank my producer here at pregame.tv, Barry Wong. Barry does an outstanding job. And you, of course, the followers of pregame.tv. Keep tabs. I'll be back in action as far as handicapping when we get to college football and NFL football. I leave the baseball handicapping to those guys that know what they're doing for the entire season, and that's the sport that I enjoy it, but I'm not as good a handicapper in baseball as the other sports, so I'll stay away. Till next week, this has been Ken Thomson, pregame.tv. Have an awesome weekend, everybody.